Alright, so good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, so right now, may I request everyone to please stand and let us put ourselves in the presence of God. As we pray, Mr. Elevato will lead us into a prayer. The Son, the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Alright, so good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
Alright, so before you take your seats, I want you to pick up all the pieces of trash under your chairs. And also, arrange your chairs properly. Alright, so thank you, students. So you may now take your seats. Okay, so at this moment, I am going to check your attendance. Be present as I call your name, okay? Okay, so Mr. Ernell,
Present.
Miss Ashley,
Present, teacher.
Miss Blessing,
Present, teacher.
Miss Michaela,
Present, teacher.
Miss Ira.
Present, teacher.
Alright, so no one is absent today. Alright, so keep it up. So give everyone a big round of applause. Wow, so congratulations for a perfect attendance. So now let's proceed to a class agreement. So before we start to our formal yet very interesting class, I want you to be guided by the class agreement that needs to be followed. First, I want you to sit properly. Okay, thank you, students. The second one is I want you to listen and be participative in our class discussion. And the third one is if you want to ask for something, if you want to clarify for something, don't hesitate to raise your hand, okay? Okay, do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, so as if you remember, class, yesterday we already tackled about nouns. So before we proceed to our next topic, let's have first a recall about what is a noun. Miss Michaela, what is a noun?
Nouns is refers to the name of a person, place, animal, events in a thing.
Wow, very good. Alright, so there are some nouns that are considered as concrete nouns. What is a concrete noun then, Mr. Ernell Eleveto?
Concrete nouns are nouns that can be seen or touched.
Wow, very good. So now, there are also nouns that are recognized as abstract noun. What is an abstract noun then, Miss Ira?
Abstract nouns is nouns that means concept or idea.
Wow, very good, class. You are all very good in our class. That only means that you are listening to our discussion yesterday. Okay, so since I know that this class is very active, are you all active?
Yes, teacher.
Are you all participative?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So that's why I prepare a game activity to everyone. Are you all excited?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, so the game for today is called Place Me in the Right Place. Okay, so the mechanics of the game is we're going to set aside first our chairs. Okay, so thank you, students. And now, I want you to form a straight line, maybe according to your height if it's possible. Okay, so as you can see, class, I have here sticks, and each stick contains words. And you're going to identify whether it is a plural or singular. You're going to place here the provided box here. Okay, do you understand?
Yes,
Okay, so the challenge here is that you're going to finish this activity in just 10 seconds. Can you do that?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, that's why you need to be a more energetic self. But then, before you start placing all the singular and plural nouns on the board, you're going to have your yell. So your yell would be boom, pika, boom, right place, boom, boom, boom. Can you say that? Boom, pika, boom, right place, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so the game will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Form your yell.
Boom, pick a boom, right place, boom, boom, boom.
Go, get all your papers and place it on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so before you take your seats, as what I've observed, I want you to give yourself a big round of applause. Wow, all of you got a perfect score. Let's do another clap for everybody. Okay, so you can now take your seats. Wow, thank you very much, class, for your participation in our class. You got a perfect score. And I am going to record your score later, okay? Okay. So now for us to have a more understanding our lesson class, I have here a, what's this? A plate. And what is on the plate?
Biscuits.
Biscuits with S, because it is many. But if I get one, this is?
Biscuit.
Biscuit. Has no S. Very good. Okay, so also, I brought something here. This one is a spoon. If I'm going to hide it, and this one is another
Spoon.
but if I put it together, we call it
Spoons.
with
S.
S. Alright, another one. I bring here a, what's this? Fork. If I'm going to hide this, and another one, this is
Fork.
if I put it together, forks with S. Very good. And also, I have here a, what's this? Coin. And another one, this is
Coin.
if I put it together,
Coins.
very good. Okay, so all of these are all forms of nouns. The one that has an S is called plural noun. The one that has no S is called singular noun. Okay, so now for us class, for us to be more guided with the learning and understanding of our class discussions about the plural forms of nouns, I have here the rules. Take a look at the board. I have here the rules in forming the plural form of noun. Will you please read?
Rules in forming the plural forms of nouns.
Alright, so very good. The first rule is, can you please read, everybody?
Most nouns form their plural by adding S.
Yes, okay, by adding S. So here is our example. The first example is steak. If we're going to make it plural, it will become
Steaks.
we add
S.
S. Very good. How about you, Mr. Ernel Eleberto? From the word book, how can we make it plural? Books. Very good. We add S. Okay, so the second rule is read.
For nouns that end in S, and X, simply add ES.
And our example is bus. The plural form of the word bus is?
Buses.
We have glass. The plural is?
Glasses.
We have brush. The plural is?
Brushes.
And we have box.
Boxes.
Boxes. Alright, so Miss Ashley, for you, can you please give the plural word of the word dish?
Dishes.
Very good. We add ES. Okay, so the third rule is
For nouns that end in Y, preceded by consonant,
change Y to I and add ES. Okay, change Y to I and add ES. So for our example, we have
Sky.
and the plural form is
Skies.
skies. We change Y to
E.
I and add ES. So from sky to sky. So Miss Blessy, what is the plural from the word puppy? Very good. We change Y to I and add ES. Very good, Blessy. Now let's proceed to the fourth rule.
For nouns that end in Y, preceded by the vowel,
Simply
consonant,
add S. Okay, here's our example. Enjoy. The plural enjoys. Because the vowel here is letter O. So we only add S. So you, Miss Micaela, what is the plural form of the word monkey? Very good. We only add S to make it plural. Very good, Miss Micaela. Now let's proceed to the fifth rule.
For nouns that end with O, add only S or ES.
Okay, here's our example. Tomato, tomatoes. Carabao, carabaos. Okay, so Miss Ira, what is the plural form of the word hero? Very good. We only add ES to make it plural. Okay, let's proceed to the sixth rule.
For nouns ending in F or FE,
change F into DE and add ES. Exemption. Summarily add S. Here is our example. Wives. Drops. Okay, we change F to D and add ES. That's why it makes wives. Dwarf, F, we only add S, dwarfs. Okay, very good. So now, Mr. Ernel Alberto, what from the word shell? Shelves, right? From shelf to shelves. So we only add V, A, and S. So from shelf to shelves. Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to the rule number 7. Please read.
There are few and common and regular plural.
Okay, so here is the first sample is listen everyone. Women and women. Listen everybody. And the second one is
Tool,
and
feet,
and the third one is
foot,
and
feet.
so these are the irregular nouns to make it a plural nouns. Okay, so the first one example of this is from agendum and the plural noun is agenda. Okay? Do you understand? Thumbs up if you understand the lesson. Alright, so now let's proceed to the 8th rule, the last rule. Some foreign nouns form their plural as in the original language. For example, stimulus, stimuli, agendum, agenda. Alright, so do you understand the lesson?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, so that is the 8 rules in forming the plural forms of nouns, okay? So, did you all understand the lesson?
Yes.
Please give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
Alright, very good. So now, just a reminder to everybody, if you really want to know more about the rules in forming the plural forms of nouns, don't hesitate to go on our school libraries, check some books there, and study more about plural form rules in forming the plural forms of nouns, or either to get a board to buy some load and surf some internet, you can ask me so I can send you the link so you'll be guided properly in searching for and information about forming the plural forms of nouns. Okay? Do you understand, class?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So now, we're gonna be having a what? We're gonna be having a simple activity, alright? We're gonna be having a simple activity. I'm going to call at least three persons as the representatives of your groups, and I'm going to write here your answers, okay? The first word is, here's your first word, sa. You're going to write here, and second word is bacterium, and the third word is, no. The second word is pony, and the third word is bacterium. Okay, so I want you to go here in front to answer this one. Alright, so Miss Ernel Elevato, please answer the number 1. Miss Micaela to answer the number 2, and Miss Ashley to answer the number 3. Okay, go here in front. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, go. Answer the board. Okay, let's see. Okay. Sax. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ernel. Can I have the chalk? Okay, you may now take your seat. Here's the chalk. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, Miss Micaela. And for you. Alright. Okay, so let's check. So is your classmates' answers correct? Yes or no? Yes! Okay, for that, let's give them a yes clap. So what is a yes clap is? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Okay, let's do it together. Stand. Okay, stand. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Alright, so take your seat. So thank you very much. So I guess you will get a perfect score for your quiz later. Okay, so but before that, before we proceed to our quiz, may I ask you what is the importance of knowing the plural forms of nouns? Anyone raise your hand? Okay, Miss Micaela, you are raising your hand.
We should know and learn the plural form of nouns so that we can easily identify the number of nouns we are referring, whether it is 1 or 2.
Wow, very good, Miss Micaela, for that kind of realization. So, any answer? Can raise your hand? Alright, Miss Ashley.
We should know the plural form of the noun because it is important to our daily living. We can easily make conversation understand the plural form so both will realize.
Wow, thank you very much, Miss Ashley, for that also for that kind of realization. So indeed, the plural or knowing the plural nouns is important, right? Okay, so now we're gonna be having a group work. Listen, everybody, we're gonna be having a group work. So let's just count off 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, count off. Ernel, 1, 1.
2.
1. Okay, so all of the group 1 will proceed on this area and all of the group 2 will proceed on this area. Okay, so face your group. Face your group, okay? 1, 2, face your group. Harap kayo sa partner. Face your group. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give you a paper glass. Paper glass, here's for group 1. Wait. Here's for group 1. Here's for group 1 and this one's for group 2. Okay, so what you're gonna do, class? Okay, listen to me. What you're gonna do, well, you're going to identify the plural forms of nouns. You will give the plural forms of nouns and then write which rule number it is included. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes to answer that. Alright, so time's up. Can I have the paper, please? Okay, so Mr. Ernel Alibeto, will you please collect the paper? Okay, can I have the paper? Okay, so we now go back to your proper seats, arrange your chairs. Okay, and while arranging your chairs, I'm just going to check your answers, okay? Alright, so based from your quiz, all of you got a perfect score. Alright, so give your hand a very good clap. Aling Janisha clap, do you know that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, let's execute that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so you may now take your seats. Okay, so at this moment, we're going to have a recap before we proceed to our evaluations. So, our recap, most nouns form their plural by adding what? S. So, for nouns that end with Y preceded by a vowel, we only add S. So, for nouns that ends with O, we add S or ES. Or for nouns ending with F or FE, what we gotta do? Change F or FE to VE and add ES. So, some exceptions are, some merely add only S. So, very good. So, before we proceed to our test, I want to ask everybody if you want to ask for something or is there any clarification? None? Okay, that means you all understand our lesson. Thumbs up if you all understand the lesson. Alright, so very good, class. So now, I want you to get some 1/4 shade of paper. Okay, so please answer this evaluation. Okay, so you're going to write here you're going to write the plural forms of nouns. Kindly answer it here. This one is for you. This one is for you. And this one is for you. Kindly answer it. Okay, so I'm only giving you 2 minutes to answer this. Alright, so thumbs up. Miss Ashley, can you please collect the paper? Alright, so thank you very much, Miss Ashley. So now, before I leave class, did you all understand our lesson for today?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So, but before that, I'm going to give you an assignment. Please take it note. Please take note. Okay, I want you to open your book. Scan your book on page 49. Okay, on page 49, and you will also, there is a graph there, which activity is called underlining the plural forms of nouns. And also you will identify which rule number it is included, okay? Okay, so you will read there, where do cacti grow? And this is a paragraph there, you will write it on your notebook and pass it to me tomorrow, okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
So is there any questions? None? Any clarifications from the class? None? Alright, so thank you very much class for listening. I am so happy that I have you here in my class today. So since you have no questions, thank you very much for listening. See you tomorrow. Goodbye class.
Goodbye, teacher.
Alright, thank you very much.